All right, welcome back to episode 4 of the Backyard Revival, the series where I'm rebuilding the slopestyle trail I built in my dad's backyard 10 years ago. So in the last episode, we rebuilt this drop and got to ride it. So if you haven't seen that, check that out first. But in the end, it turned out really nice. You get a ton of speed off of that drop, which is great. The only thing is, you have to go into this section here, which is what I'm going to be rebuilding in this episode. And it's a very sharp right-hand berm with not a lot of space. And then you go into this left-hand berm right here. So we were looking at this, and really one side we need to sacrifice a tree or two. And this side has the bigger trees, so I don't really want to touch that. So that means that these two trees right here are going to have to go, because the plan is to build this berm up super tall. And basically you'll have a berm where you come down here and then you'll ride this section here, but you'll go upwards, and then you'll be able to convert your speed with a down roller into the next berm. That's the plan anyways. I don't know how well it's gonna work, and you might even still have too much speed, so we might have to address that later. But we were looking at it for quite a while yesterday, and I think that's the best solution that we came up with. So I'm gonna cut out these two trees, and then I'm gonna get in the bobcat and start moving dirt in here and see how it goes. Sorry if you were really wanting to see the trees be cut down, but the footage got lost. I know how exhilarating that would have been to see. So you can sort of see here that I built a retaining wall out of some logs that were laying around the area, and I began stacking dirt with the bobcat. It doesn't look like much now, but just wait, because it really takes shape towards the end. After piling a good amount of dirt on the first berm, I moved on to the second one. Since I was working on my own, I didn't spend much time removing the organic material from the dirt. It would be a lot better if I did, but jumping in and out of the bobcat every time I want to remove a stick just isn't practical. Well, I got a good amount of dirt in here, a bunch right here for this berm, a little less for that berm over there. But I think that one doesn't need to be quite as tall. But there's a lot of dirt. I might need more, but I want to start shaping and see how it starts looking and see if this is enough to kind of create the vision I have for this spot. So I began the handwork, and it was pretty quick before I started to see the shape I was looking for. Here you can see I was carving out a drain to prevent excess erosion on the berm in the future. And then I built up the shark fin lip at the top of the berm. So this is turning out pretty nice. It's kind of shaped the way I wanted it. But I know that this roller out has to be a lot bigger in order for it to work, because I want to be able to carry your speed over a roller and then sweep into that next berm to the left. And there's definitely enough dirt there for that berm, but I think that this roller needs to be built up. I could probably make it work with what I have here, but I think 3, 4, maybe 5 more bucket loads of the dirt would really make a big difference and make this a lot more epic than what it would be if I didn't do that. So I'm gonna go grab the bobcat and add a little bit more dirt right there. As you can see, I am taking dirt from a spot next to my old skate park where my brother once had an ATV jump. If you are new to the series and have no idea what I'm talking about, I highly encourage you to go back and watch the first 3 episodes. At this point, my girlfriend came to help, so I changed the plan and we both worked on the second berm while trying to work the dirt upward so I could use it on the roller. All right, things are looking pretty good here. It's actually been a couple weeks since I did this. You obviously don't know that because you just watched the clip of me finishing it up. But due to weather and some travel, I wasn't able to ride it yet, but I think it's pretty good to go. It's still a little bit soft and I have to fix some of these cracks and stuff like that. But I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it because I want to make sure that it works. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to keep moving on to the rest of the trail. So test hits at slow speed seem to work pretty good. I'm just starting at the landing of the drop up there and just seeing how it goes, but you guys probably have a better idea than I do right now. The thing I'm worried about is I want to be able to shark fin this from here to here. That's kind of the idea. If you have a lot of speed, what I hope can happen on this trail. I'm a little worried about how close these trees are. I could have maybe built this over a little bit, but every bit I move it over that way, there's another bit you have to come back uphill before, you know, going through this berm and up that bridge. So hopefully it's in a good spot. I'm gonna give it a shot, see how that goes. As you can see, it is working, but the ride line for the second turn basically misses the berm completely, whether I'm riding the roller or skipping over with the shark fin. But it seems that the trees I was worried about aren't an issue. And then this happened. So I'd call the first couple runs through here a success. I went slow and was able to use the roller real good. I did the shark fin. I kind of landed way over here, but I also wasn't hitting it at full speed. When you do come around here, just kind of like when you're normally riding, like if it was your first couple hits, you kind of tend to go on the inside here and you really don't even touch this berm, which I kind of expected. That's why I cut this berm in so close. But I have a feeling once we get a little bit more speed going through here and we shape it a little bit, I think it's gonna run really good. Might have to add a little bit so there's more of a line on this side. But the whole point of this was to try to keep as much speed as I could through these turns in order to get up the bridge over here. You can see I already had a mishap because that thing's rotting. It wasn't so good. Anyways, yeah, call this a success. Stay tuned for the next build, which will be this bridge. We'll get a rebuild along with the top of the shed and then the roll on the other side. I'm gonna do all that in one video, and then we're gonna move on to some of the real fun stuff at the end of the trail. So please like the video and subscribe, it really helps me out. And let me know what you think in the comments. Anything you think I should have done differently here, anything you think I should do moving on throughout the trail, or anything I should add, just let me know. I'd be happy to hear it, and I'm gonna keep on building.